An excessive heat warning is in effect right now with near record temperatures expected in the coming days. Tonight, we are already seeing triple digits. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us on this Monday. I'm Marcella Lee. The heat warning will be in place until at least tomorrow night. This is just one of several heat waves that has come down on San Diego this summer, and tonight we want to know why. CBS 8 meteorologist Sean Stiles is here to answer that question for us. Sean?
In the morning, we were looking for stories and they said, Sean, where is it going to be hot? Yesterday, 100 here in Valley Center. Today, again, 103 at 1 o'clock.
For our region in SoCal, it's been really starting mid-July where we got really hot, and then it carried all the way through early August.
Alex Tardy is a meteorologist for the National Weather Service and says that stretch of heat was unusual.
We broke some records and ended up being a 2.5 week long heat wave.
And you can see how a heat advisory and excessive heat warning are both in play.
And according to meteorologist Evan Narani's forecast, we're heading back. This heat wave is part of a huge dome of high pressure that for the most part has stayed over Texas but shifted east as Hillary passed by. But now it's returning.
Really, the heat has not left Texas this year. And so what we're experiencing now is part of that has been pushed back towards the desert Southwest.
And that means inland microclimates heat up. For Janet Hancock, owner of the Valley Center Nursery for 30 years, she says you get used to it.
Well, you slowly acclimate, so you don't really notice it, but it is summer and it is hot.
How hot? Well, we just happened to have a digital thermometer, and Janet was surprised.
Wow, wow. I water myself a lot.
The way she beats the heat is with location.
And because I have these big trees, they throw a lot of shade. I don't notice it as much.
There is good news about this current pattern.
What we're expecting is a short-term heat wave, just 3 days, today through Wednesday.
And the storm in the Pacific Northwest will make it all happen.
I think overall that storm system is going to win out, so that means the marine layer is going to come back and bring our temperatures back to normal after Wednesday.
Janet said if you stay in the shade, it'd feel cooler. Well, my thermometer still says 103. The good news is it doesn't seem like this heat wave will be around that much longer, and Carlene will be right up with her forecast. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
And that's right, here she is, Sean, showing us those triple-digit temperatures, already very oppressive out in East County. How long is this heat wave going to stick around?
Well, it's going to stick around through the middle of the week, so it's just, as mentioned, it's a short one, and we will have some much cooler temperatures by the second half of the week that take us all the way into Labor Day weekend.
Yay.
So yeah, we're dealing with the heat right now. We have to get through the next few days, and we even have an extension when it comes to the heat. So now with the excessive heat warning, it goes till Wednesday night, not Tuesday night.
I saw that and I thought I'm going to put at least in there because it sounds like it's pretty hot out there.
It is, and we're expecting even more heat by tomorrow, and then we start to back off on Wednesday, but still going to be at that threshold. So let's go ahead and take a look how we shaped up for today, as we did have some hot highs, talking about triple-digit heat across inland areas, and even a record. Tied the record in Campo today. 106 degrees was the high. That tied the record previously just a couple of years ago, so 2021. You also had some 80s right along the coast. You had 100 degrees today for Escondido, as mentioned, 103 Valley Center, the same for Ramona, and also in the 90s for Miramar and for La Mesa. We still have the excessive heat warning across the inland valleys. That's with daytime highs between 90 to 104 expected again tomorrow. Also talking about the excessive heat warning that is across the desert, and then added to that you also have that heat advisory. That's for the mountains below 6,000 feet between 90 to 102. We're still in store for heat through about Wednesday, but cool down is on the way.